conversation after this race is going to be, how much do we look to next year? Are we good enough to stay or beat Red Bull? As I don't want to sacrifice next year. That's the one thing that keeps me thinking that we need to hang with this season, though, as Lawson takes the lead back from John. John is coming in next lap, so I'm not overly concerned about this, but oh no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
This race should be a good chance to see what Valtteri Bottas can manage.
Getting into the top 6 is a very good start. With an error-free race, they'll be confident of grabbing some points.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? Anything could happen. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right, we are underway. Abu Dhabi. John Felix starting 10, Adam starting 4. Side by side, Bottas. Lawson slides into the 4th spot. Adam back to 5th. Max is sitting on the pole. Alonso gave it a good run in qualifying, but came up short. Sainz starting P3. It's Lawson, Adam, Bottas, Russell, Leclerc, Danny Rick, John Felix 10. John had an incident in Q1. Touched the wall. Fortunately, no real car damage, but it did really damage his tires. That came back to affect our strategy later. That's why he's starting 10. Yep. There you go. Be your own boss. You go, boss. Boss move around Leclerc. That was dumb. That target. Alonso now into the lead ahead of Max Verstappen. Ferrari, Red Bull. Now Sainz is into 3rd. Jump there for a second. There's your leading pack right there. 4 cars locked up. So now it's back to Max in the lead. Alonso running P2. Sainz is 3rd. Lawson 4th. Closing on our old buddy George Russell. Gabba, hello, man. Welcome in. We are in Abu Dhabi. And here comes Adam powering past George Russell. He will take P5 back where he started at this race. John cuts to the inside.
You're doing a good job. Currently P5.
We go 5 and 6 now. Russell falls to 7. And there goes John slipping past Adam. He'll take 5. Here goes John to the inside. He has P4, takes it away from the Williams car.
Good job.
Sainz a good showing today, though. He is having a solid season. Adam gets past Leclerc again, so he's back to P6. You have to trust me. I didn't click it fast enough. Behrman locks up.
Here's the replay. Now with the Haas. All good at this point. Struggling with the car. And they ended up their own passenger.
Look at this. John side by side with Alonso. He will come out of there ahead of the Ferrari and into P3.
Okay, that's good. P6.
We're looking at 2.5. All right, so Lawson and Verstappen are trading this lead. Meanwhile, John is making a run. He is behind Max at the moment. but the Red Bulls were fighting for first. John used that to slide back into contention here. John started P10. He had what we're calling a shenanigan-style wreck, where he slid off the track, appeared to stop, and then nudged forward into a wall. It was interesting. I think Dean, if he's still here, can testify that I am not exaggerating what happened. Fortunately, no car damage. It did really mess up a set of tires. That affected our overall run. Anyway. But I didn't want to seem like overconfident, but even when we started 10th, I felt that John is running better than all these other cars. And here he goes side by side with Max into the turn. P2, John Felix. We want to go in around 17 or so. And here we go. John pushing for the lead to the inside of the turn, and he will take the lead away from Liam Lawson. Lap 14, John takes the lead here in Abu Dhabi. Liam Lawson right back at it. And he will power pass back into the lead. Adam working towards, we'll say a 22 or 23, lap 22 or 23 pit stop. John is your leader. Gonna come off the battery, we'll see. Probably should have stayed on that a little bit. I didn't realize we were coming up on the marker. Sainz is in, Sargent is in, Sonoda is in.
Yes, DRS.
And yes, Kadava. John is trying to show he's still top dog on the team. Adam has been outstanding, though. But the conversation after this race is going to be, how much do we look to next year? Are we good enough to stay or beat Red Bull? As I don't want to sacrifice next year. That's the one thing that keeps me thinking that we need to hang with this season, though, as Lawson takes the lead back from John. John is coming in next lap, so I'm not overly concerned about this, but oh no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, so we are racing again, 19 of 58. Here comes Alonso. Max also pushing. The only good news in all that is Lawson is out as well. But if you're thinking about points at this point, this means that Adam's got to beat Max, and that's a big ask. For some of these other teams, here comes Adam. This is our first pit stop of the day. 2.45, nice job by the fellas.
He should be clear on exits. Should be clear on exits.
Adam will be coming out of this thing, though, 19th. With Russell, Lawson, and John Felix out. Seem to open the door for a guy like that. There's Lance Stroll trying to fight back on this turn, but Adam is into P12. Half second to Ocon in P11.
Okay, that's good.
Here comes Adam side by side with Ocon into P10, into the turn, and he will hold it. Adam back into the points after coming out
Next car is Perez.
19th after that huge wreck. But right now, Adam is fighting for P7 with Danny Rick. The gap to Sainz is actually widened up a bit. But again, I said before, but I'll say it again, that John, on the soft tires, the car was running really well. So I hope that that translates for Adam after this stop. We're hoping that that's the case. All right, Bottas is in. Leclerc is in. Antonelli is your race leader. Well, if I'm not going to win it, I wouldn't mind Kimi winning it. Although he's at 31% now that I look. Here's the stop. 256. We can live with that. See if Yuki beats us. And there he does. We drop to 12 for the moment. We'll see where we go. Norris gets by us. And we are back out P13. Adam running down Perez. Well, we wanted to put the spotlight on Adam at some point because John running with the leaders, fighting for podiums, tends to take the spotlight away. This is not how we wanted to do it. But there goes Adam, blasting past Sergio Perez, the Aston Martin car. Man, Perez gave us such a hard time last year. DRS picked up by Adam. Yuki works his way past Hulkenberg. Adam ducks to the inside. Oh, off the track. Ugh. Looked like he might make the double pass. Got into that curb, but he does. Adam now into P9.
So good.
Sainz is 7.7. So the podium looks pretty solid. Leclerc now up to 4. He is making his run. There's the move by Adam past Gasly. The Alpines are down to 8 and 9 now.
Did a very good job.
Still, I think a good day for them if 2 cars can stay in the points for Alpine. The point you're making about the development and then the actual. There we go, into P6. Adam. Great job. Unfortunately, I got to get out of that battery. 55 of 58 into P6. In between the RB cars now. Danny Rick 1.5. All right, 55 of 58. Adam is now under a half second to Danny Rick for P5. There's not much we can do about Max finishing second today. But Adam is making quite a run just to offset these points as best he can. He is past the other RB and into 5.
You're doing a good job. Currently P5.
Leclerc running down Sainz. I think he's going to get him. That would be heartbreaking for Williams. But it would put Ferrari on a double podium. Well, Sainz gets a little room there. Maybe he'll hold it. We'll see. Ran the battery dead. No worries. We'll just keep pushing Adam here as he comes around the track. He's behind.
Alonso is today's Grand Prix winner.
So Alonso holds off Max. Sainz holds off Leclerc to prevent the
Check your flag.
double podium for Ferrari. Adam is 5th. Great effort for fifth place. That's a $10,000 bonus for Adam, by the way, in his contract. So good for him. RB will finish 6 and 7. We'll look at all this in a second. Still tough day as Max will pick up 18 points and open up his lead over John Felix in the Drivers' Championship by 18.
And the talented veteran rounds off another great drive, adding to his impressive F1 podium tally.
That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
All right, well, there you go. Alonso with the win. I do like that. If we're not going to win, I do enjoy seeing Alonso on a Ferrari up front. Max down 1-2. Good run by him. You gotta respect the talent. Takes advantage of John's accident to pick up 18 points. We'll look at the driver's points in just a second. Sainz hangs on to P3. Leclerc up 4 with that late push. Picks up the 12 points for 4th. So a great day for Ferrari. Williams, though, you have to be celebrating for them as they sit on the podium. That was awesome to see that podium. We've been on them. We're creative characters, so we tend to cancel the podium celebration out. But nice job. It's great to see Alonso and Sainz up there. Let's see. Adam down 1-5, but a much better run than that sounds like due to the circumstances of the big accident with Liam Lawson and John Felix. Car 1 and 2 on the track taking each other out. Nice day for RB. Bottas and Ricciardo 6 and 7. Solid effort for them. Some good, well-earned points. Gasly and Yuki both in the top 10 as well. So Alpine picks up 5 points. Kimi Antonelli up 3. He is 9th. He will get 2 points. Anyway, Max is on top. John is second at 214. Liam Lawson 3. Alonso's passed Adam with his win today, 127 to 121. Adam drops to 5. Solid season. Man, when you've got driver number 1 sitting second in the points and driver number 2 sitting 5th, you're having a solid season. It just so happens Red Bull's 1 and 3. Bottas is at 6 with 8 points. Leclerc the 7. Kimi Antonelli stays 8. Sainz at 9. 57 points. Solid season for him. And RB, now both their cars are in the top 10. So they have picked it up this season. Let's take a look at the constructors. Red Bull owns it. What Adam did was made it not so bad today, but they are still, roughly 130 points ahead of us. Ferrari at 202. Very good showing for them, though. They pick up 37 points today. RB in 4th. Mercedes is 5th, but we'll call them vulnerable. Williams picks up 15 there, 6th. Aston Martin, Alpine. And there you see everybody has points. Unbelievably, McLaren at 3 points. I just cannot believe. You go to the YouTube channel and watch Season 2, and there's just a decline that sets in through the end of that season, and it is just a disaster at this point as they sit at 3. So what we're thinking about right now is, curious if anybody has any thoughts on the rest of this season. We just talked about how important research is for the next season, which will be season 4 for us. We look at this gap right now. That is, I don't think it's we'll be able to pass these guys. Red Bull is too good. Both cars are on fire. They're 1 and 3. Now we have a wreck where we just lose that much ground. The Drivers' Championship was kind of making me think about staying more in this season. You know, coming into this weekend, I thought there was a chance that if Max makes a mistake and we pick up a win, we're right back in this thing. But Adam is 60 points behind Lawson in the points. So constructors, Lawson is just so damn good in this season that it's pissing me off. He's got 3 poles, 9 podiums, and 2 wins. basically he's as good as John. That was John's first DNF. Max 11 podiums, 6 wins. So it's one thing to try to overcome Max. That's another thing when you've got Max Jr. and Liam Lawson. Yeah, not mathematically out of reach, but really, you know, is Max going to wreck one week? Maybe. Is he going to wreck multiple times? Is he, you know, no. He's going to continue to be Max, and Liam Lawson shows no signs of becoming a human. Thank you so much for hanging out. I need to get out of here. And yeah, so thank you all for hanging out. Great showing. Appreciate everybody's feedback and thoughts.
And please subscribe to my day.